Good morning all. I wonder if it's working today. It's Monday. That's good. Dark this morning. It's not quite so cold as it was. Like we had it really freezing cold last week or so. So today it was warmer than that. I went for my walk this morning. It's 6 degrees C, something like that. So that was good. But yeah, struggling to get up on these mornings in January. So I've literally only just got here. And I don't know if I'm set up well. I've got a new microphone. I don't know if it sounds good or whether it's too far away. Do I need to move it closer? Is that clearer? Maybe I need it here so you can actually see the mic at the same time as I talk to it. Don't know. Who knows? Don't know if I want the mic in show the shot, which puts it about there. So now you can't see it. But can you hear me? Question for our ages. Anyway, I assume if anyone turns up to listen, they will tell me if they can't hear. If they don't, then I will presuppose everything is fine. So what we're going to do today, I've got a number of things on my plate at the moment. A whole load of RST to PDF stuff came in, but I don't know if I'm going to get to that because I really want to finish and complete my thing related to TIFF to JPEG conversions. So we're going to start there. Let's put on the desktop and go from here. Actually, we probably wouldn't. We've not got me in that desktop. That's strange, isn't it? Where did I go? Should have been a picture of me in there, but there is not. That's strange, isn't it? This will probably screw everything. No, it's definitely disappeared. That's very confusing. So you can't see me today because something has gone wrong with my SBS setup, just to confuse us all. Could add a new source, I suppose. Video capture device sounds promising. Camlink circle. Aha, maybe that's a problem. Oh, there we go. Look, there I am. Let's put me back in the corner again. Somewhere there. Really, I want to put myself about here. Do I? Down the bottom this time? Make a change? Should we put you at the top like normal? I don't think we'll use the bottom right, so let's just go there this time and see what that does. Okay, hopefully you can see everything still. I suppose I should lock the cam link so that doesn't move. Hopefully that worked. Oh, I need tea. Hopefully the mute works as well. Otherwise you're going to be getting some very weird sounds out of my new microphone, which hopefully you can hear me okay with. Who knows? We'll see. Anyway, if you can hear me, let me know. Say hi. It's a Monday. We've got the whole week to look forward to. So have a chat. Let's talk and code at the same time, because we can do that. Very nearly multitasking. Okay, what am I doing? I'm going to do some rodeo. So let's start by opening up Safari. Here's Safari, GitHub, Acrobat, rodeo. radio. Don't know what I've done, but my keyboard is in the wrong place. It's making it hard for me to type. Is that better? Not gotten off by one, but a little left issue. Right, okay, so here's radio. I don't think we've got a pull request open yet for this. Let's have a look. No, we don't. So let's go to iTerm. There's iTerm. We want radio. Oh, I've got a branch going. Yes, I've got a branch going called AutoConvert TIFF. So that's a good name for it. And let's open up Goland. There we go. So now this is our code. I was clearly doing some deep. Close that. Right, that's right. So the problem we have is that I need a TIFF file in order to export metadata out of Apple Photos at the moment. I didn't create one already, I don't think. I don't think I've got a spare. No, I don't. So my export directory is currently empty. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off by creating a TIFF file that we can upload. So I don't necessarily want to show you my entire photo library, so you get a full screen picture of me as I open up the Photos app. And now I'm going to look for a photo. So I scroll down. Here's a photo. Yeah, that's there. Yeah, that's a good one. So I do that, and if we're careful, we should be able to show you the screen again. So here we go. Here's a picture of a postbox taken this morning, in fact. So it's, as you can see, it's photo 81,485. So I took it this morning when I went out on my walk. Slightly strange colours because it was really, really dark, and this is the iPhone's magic mode to make everything much brighter, and it's clearly oversaturated that ROM postbox because it really is not that bright, not that red, and I don't suppose a quick autofix will fix it. I'll do that. No, but we will pull the saturation down a bit. No, not too much though. It's about there. That looks a bit better. Still quite bright, and that's probably because the white balance is off. Wouldn't surprise me if the white balance is slightly off because there's a fairly strong street light, and street lights are not white, they're a rather different yellow colour. So you can see that it looks quite like it was in sunshine, and it clearly was not in sunshine. I don't know if we'll be able to white balance that out or not. I'm not sure that I don't like that at all. If anything, I don't know, that's more like it. It's more like the real colours, but that's not what I saw. I definitely saw more colour than that. I don't know which way the tint went. More green or more purple? There's probably a little bit more green than that. That's more like what I saw, but again it's still far too light, so I'm going to take the colour down a bit. Let's not boost the shadows, not boost the brightness. Take the highlights down a bit, and then let's take the exposure down a bit, because it's clearly tried to up the gain. I don't know, somewhere there maybe. So yeah, that's a little bit more like the look I'm trying to go for my picture. So now I've got a picture. Okay, now we need to set some metadata on it. So we go to our info window, give it a title, postbox. In the early morning. There we go. Now we've got a postbox. Got a title. Don't need a caption, but I'll put one in for the sake of this example. Out on my walk this morning, this postbox was bathed in light from the street lamp. And then we need to add some keywords. So we need postbox. There's postbox. It's going to be my photo of the day, so that means I will tag it 365/2021 like that. It's locked down at the moment, and I was out walking, so I'm going to stick in my lockdown and walk-in tags as well, because that way we get to see more of oh, they didn't do that. We get to see more of it goes into another album, stuff like that. Okay, so that's done now. So now I can export the picture. Now if I export it as a JPEG, it's not going to pull in this metadata. So I have to export it as a TIFF. So I'm going to export it as a TIFF into my export directory. It's going to finish, and now I can quit photos. And there's our image as a TIFF file. See, there it is. And if we go to that directory, export, there it is. I can do exif tool that, and we'll see there's all this data about it. In particular, you'll see if I scroll this, you can see it was done on the iPhone Max. It says triple camera, so that's how you know it was a night mode shot. So it used all three cameras to get as much light as it possibly could. You got things like the GPS location and stuff like that. And we should see if we scroll up somewhere. There's the keywords, the object name, and the caption abstract, which is the caption. So object name is clearly the title, but it also goes into description. Subject also contains the keywords, and so does title. So you see the data is repeated in multiple places in the EXIF data. And of course, I don't know if that's just coming out of Apple Photos doing that, or whether Lightroom does that. But it doesn't really matter, because I only care for this particular app at the moment. And when I start exporting out of Lightroom and needing to upload via Rodeo, then no doubt I will make sure it works there too. So the problem we were having is that we need to convert this TIFF file to a JPEG and then do the upload. And we got the convert into a JPEG working on the last stream, but we were failing with the metadata. So we go back here. I search for TIFF. Shall be able to find it. There we go. The extension is TIFF. We go do a convert file to JPEG. Incidentally, I definitely discovered that I need to put a format.printf converting %s to JPEG, and that's file name, because I didn't know it was happening, so that was a problem. So now we can upload this. So here we are. Go run main.go /downloads _export image.tiff. Oh no, let's not do that. Well, let's add a -n for dry run. Oh, and we did that wrong. We need a command upload. There we go. There's that converting, but I don't actually want that entire file name. I just want the actual image name. And we can do that. We've done that before somewhere. It'll be in here probably. That's filepath.base or something like that it is. So here we can probably do file path.base of file name plus base, not base, ext. I'm surprised it's not off for just a name. Ext of file name. Like that. And then we need to close the bracket off. And that should also work. We should now see convert in. Oh no, still got the full thing. So base is clearly the wrong word. Wonder what the correct one in file path is. Base returns last element of the path. Trading path separator is removed for extracting last element. Returns all but the last element of the path. I definitely don't want the directory. Don't want the volume name. Read directory name. Walk. Skip the relative path. Absolute. Nope. There's extension. Join. Split. From slash to slash clean. Nothing interesting there. Yeah, so this looks like the right way to do it, but that did not work. File path.base name. I thought would just give me the file name. Returns the last element of the path. Oh, maybe. Did I not save this? Let's take out that bit so we can definitely see a difference. Save. No, that's definitely not. Oh, hold on. Wake up, Rob. That's in the wrong place. Wake up. It's up here. Nobody told me. You're watching along. Help me. Help save me from myself. Let's try that. There we go. Look at that. Convert it. Oh, that's interesting. Converting image73.tiff.tiff. So we don't need the file path, but we do need a new line character here, like that. So let's try that. There we go, converting image 1743.tiff to JPEG. That's better. We're going to start processing that JPEG file. JPEG. Okay, so we can add that line. Git add -p commands upload.go. Ooh, that's a lot. No, maybe we've not actually done any of this yet. Okay. Oh, okay, so we've got literally nothing added yet. Okay, so we'll look at that in a GUI browser, because that's more complicated than I thought it would be. Yeah, okay, we've got all the changes in here. So now I think we can sort of probably get round to committing them. So we invented a convert command. Oh, we had the convert command already because we're using the same property. I think we're using convert to do this. If we look in here, we're calling convert from file name to file name. Yes, so convert command already existed, yes. And the convert command is the ImageMagick convert. So that's quite easy. So we grab the convert command, then we iterate over the file names that have been passed into the command. And for each of the arguments, which is a file name, if it's a TIFF, then we convert it. And then we set the JPEG file name to file name so we can then process as normal. And then we remove it after we've done it. Oh, excuse me. So the file name doesn't stay around. We should see that in here. Yes, the JPEG has disappeared again. So all that lot, and then that's how we actually do the conversion itself. So that file in its entirety can go up. Now this is separate, so we need to play with that as an independent thing. So let's just get that command, that one committed. Git commit -v. Not update. If convert TIFF to JPEG before uploading. Name is a TIFF file, then we need it to be converted to JPEG and then upload the JPEG to Flickr. Now I suppose we could be in a situation where someone wants to actually upload TIFF files to Flickr using this tool. And if they do, then we're going to have to do some more work. But that is not today's problem. We shall see. I can hear people moving around in my family, so I wonder if you can hear that too. Can you hear that? Don't know. If you can, let me know, because I say new microphone. I'm not sure what its characteristics are yet, and we need to find that out. Right. Okay, so let's open the actually no, we'll put that in as a. Okay, so that does that. Now, the other problem was related to this, and this is I did off stream last time. Rather than putting out just the EXIF and IPTC parameters, I now bring out absolutely everything. And I had to do that because we were having a problem in that it wasn't finding the metadata, because the metadata is not where I expected it to be. In particular, it's in the TIFF format. Sorry, tired. Let me go back here and look at that EXIF tool. There's a command here you can use. If I've got it somewhere. Not -J might tell us. That puts it in JSON format. No, that's no good. EXIF tool. -G1, that looks promising. Yeah, there we go. That gives us the grouping that it is. So that's from the EXIF tool itself, this is from the system, etc. And we're looking for subject description. You can see that's in XMPDC here. But in JPEGs it's in EXIF. And here it's in, no, date object name is in IPTC. But it's object name, so we picked that up anyway, so that's fine. Caption abstract we pick up okay. We don't pick up the width and height, because the width and height are somewhere else than IFD0 in TIFF files, but they're in EXIF within JPEG files. So you get this EXIF IFD, so which pulls some data in. So if I look for width, so it's in IFD0, it's in EXIF IFD, which is one we were using, EXIF image width. Unfortunately, that's not there in quite the same way, from what I could tell. But I can get at this one okay. So I had to rechange that. I also discovered the date was slightly different. Sometimes the date time original, maybe it was only date time original was the problem. date, time, search for original. There it is, date, time, original. Yes, it looks right there. It's got this +00 on it, which we need to remove. Actually, maybe I need the JPEG version. Sorry, not JPEG, JSON version. Interesting. Nevertheless, by looking for image height and width, as opposed to EXIF image height and width, and bringing in all the data rather than just those bits, and removing the trailing Z and T, I think it actually starts working now, which is what I was looking for. So git status, git, that's the wrong one, git status, git add internal metadata, git commit -v, insert, use, improve metadata reading, collect, EXIF tools, composite information as per, so that it works with files that originated as TIFF. Also allow for flexible date formats. There we go. So I'm going to push that origin autoconvert TIFF like so. That's done, and then we can GitHub PR create against main for this one. There we go. Right. So auto convert TIFF files to JPEG before, actually not auto, just convert for uploading. Upload photos in Big Sur, early Big Sur versions. Export, and this is the reason why we're doing it, of course, because I really need my exports to work, and they are not working. So what we're going to do is Apple Photos in early Big Sur versions does not export metadata. Metadata when you does not include metadata when exporting JPEGs, but does when exporting TIFFs. Therefore, support TIFF uploads by converting to JPEG via what's it called? Image Magic's convert tool. Like that. Give it a milestone. 0.3. I have to create 0.3 soon. Got quite a few things in it. There we go. So now we've created our pull request. And we should have the diff. Oh, there we go. We go get the config. Get the convert command. If it doesn't exist, we need to configure it. There's the TIFF to JPEG conversion or detection. There's the actual conversion. There's where we remove it if we created one in the first place. So JPEG file name must be defined, within the for loop. So that all looks good. Then we did a little bit of work on the metadata. We started looking for image width instead of EXIF image width. we pull in the composite data out of EXIF tool, and we remove a trailing Z and the T, which might be in the middle of a date time, so that it can be parsed correctly. Date time formatting is definitely, date time parsing is definitely not as flexible as PHP's. So I suspect there's a tool for Go that I've just not found yet, which would make this a little bit easier to do. And the way it does there seems to be working okay for me at the moment. Okay, I think that's good. So let's pull that in. That one. Git checkout main. Git merge no ff. So I actually want the merge commit, and that's going to close is PR36. So we can push that up to origin, and that will auto close our PR for us. There you go, it's gone merged, as you can see up here. So now I can do git branch -d to delete it, and then of course I can delete it from my remote by git push origin -- delete ping $, and it'll delete it from the GitHub side as well. Magic. Okay, so that gives us that fix. That's good. So that's now blank. A few issues left for radio. View config should display the config command info. Ah, yeah. So when you do go run main.go view config, it gives you the config information. Well, it does, and it gives you Flickr settings, it gives you resize settings, because you can do a resize with radio as well. What it doesn't do is tell you which commands you've set up, and I think it should do. I think that'd be helpful. So let's do that. Git checkout checkout -b. It's that one there. That's an easy one. 35. Add view show command in commands. You have trouble with naming branches, or is it just me? Anyone else have that problem? You notice I look over here because that's where the stream chat is. And of course it looks like I'm now not looking at you because you're over here. So I kind of think I should be looking at this screen normally and then come and look here when I want to look at you. And that's where I should have the chat window. So maybe I need to swap things around. Maybe that would be a clever move. Something to think about. And look this way. You get this lovely view of the side of my face. I don't know how that affects the microphone either, of course. Yeah, anyway, bit inside baseball. So, yeah, naming of branch names. How do you name your branch names? Here I'm checking out, so I put 35 because that's the issue number. And then I have some sort of description to remind me what it is. In this case, show commands in view config. To remind me, and it's not -b, is it? N is -b. Create a new branch. Just to remind me what this branch is about without having to do much work. So if I do git branch, you can see there's some others in there already, which I probably can delete now. Git branch -d. Yeah, it's already gone. -d, but using the issue number first makes it quite easy to hit tab complete on them. Git branch -d 16. I wonder if I need to push these to origin. Delete. So we might need to delete these from origin as well. Yeah. And that one as well. And that deletes them out of origin as well. Those will keep things tidy. Git branch minus D 21. Git push origin dash 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 delete the 21. There we go, that's better. Nice and neat. So right, so let's do the work. So where's Goland? There it is. Don't need that. It's a command, it's a view config command. And all we're doing is literally just printing it out here. See, there's the Flickr settings. There's config resize. So we want another one of these. Excuse me. You definitely don't need to hear me sneeze into the microphone. So hopefully the mute worked. So here, commands equals config. Oops, that's how you spell config. Config.command. Format dot print line. Looks like we do /n commands. And then let's grab that one to save me having to type it out. And that's going to be command dot command. No. Config execute. Maybe. It doesn't like that because that's already used. Config.command. Yeah, okay. Commands. Let's call it commands. Exif tool should be that. Oh, hold on. We need a colon there. That's why it's upset. Exif tool. And the other one is convert, I think. Like that. So let's run that again. That one. And now we've got exif tool is use local bin exif tool and convert is use a local bin convert. Yes, they have been set. So that's all I wanted to do. So when I do view config, I can see that information as well. It's a nice little easy one. Git status, git add commands, view config, git diff stage, check it looks good. Yeah, we literally just added 4 lines of code. Git commit minus v, view commands within view config. Yep, let's not move view, let's change that to display. Display the configured paths for exif for the commands, exif tool and convert in the view config. Oops, let's do that right. In the view config output. Display. Like that. Git push minus u origin 35. Then we can do ghpr create. Too far, that one. View config. Fixes. Hash. What number? 35. Milestone is 0.3 still. And create the pull request. There we go. Pull request created. No tests yet. We still need to write some tests. Then we can merge that. Check out dash. Git merge. Open closes 35. Git push origin. That should mark it as merged. Like so. And we should find that 35 it's been closed because we've merged it. So that's good too. Morning, Phyllis. How are you today? You okay? I'm warm today, not cold, because it's been so cold recently. Today you learned about git's allow empty. Yes, that's quite helpful for forcing, or the way we used to use it is for forcing Travis to do a rebuild. You could create an empty commit. Not sure what other use cases there are for that. So what other use cases are you using -- allow empty for? So now I've pushed that, so I can delete my branch. 35, yes, and Fearless is using it for continuous integration, etc. as well. It's a funny way that you can't just sort of press a button. You can do that nowadays on some of them, but there are other times when it's just easier to put another commit into the branch and force it to rerun its CI. So I'll delete my local branch, and then I can delete the one on origin by using -- delete. I'm trying to learn -- delete. See there, I did git, see that one there. Git push origin -- delete. Because you can also use colon, and that's where I always used to do it. Like git push origin colon 35, etc. My branch name. That also works. Oh, excuse me. But it's fairly unintuitive to know that colon means I want to delete it at the far end, because what you're actually saying is nothing. So you would, the long form is my branch name colon my branch name. So that's the long form way to do a push. So you're saying push to origin, my local name to this remote name. So you can have different names on the origin compared to locally and things like that if you need it. So if you want to delete something at the far end, if you take out the, oh, for goodness sake, colon my branch name. If you take out the colon, see that common typo there? Sorry, take out the first part before the colon, then it's going to do a delete at the other end, because you're saying push to origin nothing and call it my branch name. Hence it will delete it. But far more expressive to use -- delete, but we just need to remember to do it. So yeah, that was a nice little sidebar there. Another little command added to Rodeo. So what have we got in milestone 0.3 now? Do you reckon we could look at it? Do you reckon ZK? Oh, that didn't work. Try that. There we go. So yeah, as I say, push nothing as my branch. Tells Git to delete it. Oh, can you hear the printer? I can hear the printer really loudly. Yeah, it looks like someone's printing, so I'm guessing my son is about to walk in the room to collect whatever he's printing out, because schoolwork. Suppose we'd better hide him from you. There we go. So yes, schoolwork. He was dressed. That was good. So we have professionalism in this household. We actually do get dressed when we're doing homeworking. Even my children do, so that's good. Okay, so what was in point 3? Display commands within view config. That's it. We've just done. Convert TIFF to JPEGs. Oh, we did the create album and prompt for new album if none found. Did I document -- create album? That's a question, isn't it? It should be in the README, shouldn't it? No, I didn't. So really, we need to document that somewhere. Where would we document it? Upload, presumably. Radio upload. Oh, we've got a table somewhere. I think. Oh no, maybe. I forgot how this works. Oh yeah, see there I did accepts, filtered search results. At some point I have to improve this documentation. Yeah, but we should have something here. I think so. Let's add some help. Git commit -v. Not commit. Git checkout. Document. Upload flags. Parameters. Read. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so what we want to do is add some README stuff. Upload, here we go. For parameters. How's that looking on this side? There, parameters. The parameters. So now you get to watch me just type some text. Are available for the upload command. I think we'll put a table in here. We've done a table 4 somewhere down the bottom. That's what they look like. Parameter. What it does. So what parameters are available? Let's just find out. Go run main.go upload -- help will tell us. So there's -- album string. And we'll put that in angle brackets because it is not optional. Name. And -- create album name. Like that. And then -- dry run. Dry run. Actually, I think we'll use that format. -n, comma. There we go. So that's -n or -- dry run. So let's line everything up. And if we need to line things up, I think we probably should. It looks nicer, doesn't it, in document? There we go, like that. Specify the Flickr album name or ID that this upload should be added to. That the images in this upload should be added to. Like that, there we go. that. Now what about create album? Oh, we should, yeah, okay. And then just do here. Create a new Flickr album and add these images to it. Something like that. And then the last one, show what will happen without actually uploading to Flickr. Like that. And we've got one more, of course. We've got F for force, which is going to be override the check that prevents uploading an image more than once. There we go. Like that. So there we go. There's our things. It's a shame we can't force wrapping. I don't know how to do that. So git status, git add readme, git commit -v, so update document parameters to upload in readme. Git push, oops, git push -u origin, like that. And now that recreates my branch, and then I can create my pull request. Always good to have documentation. Milestone point 3. So there's my pull request. Should we look at what we've done? So there's the change. Oh, that's interesting. We did a change there as well. That was unintended. So let's do an interactive rebase and get rid of that. I don't remember doing that. Which is my fault for not checking what was in the diff before actually committing it. I suppose we could try that fix up thing. I saw that on Twitter. So we look up how to do that. So there's a git diff. So there's my change. Git fix up. Fix up and auto squash. Loads of them. I started to read up on it. Git commit, fix up commit. Automatically marks your commit as a fix up of a previous. Right, so let's try that. So git commit fix up head -1. Git add readme. Let's just really check this time that it's the right thing. Git diff -- staged. Diff, what am I doing, Rob? Git diff -- staged. Yeah, definitely the change I want to make. Remove the first line. So git commit -- fix up head -1. Okay, so what's that done? Git log -- 1 line -3. And it's now got the command is fix up. Sorry, the commit name is fix up. Merge branch 35 show commands. That's this one here. That's interesting. Maybe I needed head. Git reset head -1. That's how you do it. Morning, John. Happy New Year to you too. Hope you're having a good one, or at least coping with it. So git log. Okay, so let's put our change back. Let's try that again. So I've got this commit here, document parameters uploading readme, that's got a mistake in it. And I've now got my change here. So I want to add readme, then git status should show that as green, yep. So git commit dash dash fix up head. Right, let's try that. Git log. Oh, that looks better. So here's the previous head. So document parameters to upload in readme was the one with the mistake. So we've now created the new commit 9FF08, which has got this fix up prefix, and then it's got the same title. That's really interesting because it's written the commit message for me when I did git commit dash dash fix up head. So John's asking what fix up is. So let's do this again because this is all brand new to me as well. I don't actually know what I'm doing. So git reset head again. Okay, so let's open up S3. So here's a list of all my commits in the project. This was main. So that was my last commit I did a merge. And then I created a new branch, document upload parameters, because I realized I needed to add some documentation on work I've been doing. So I did this add here of the new documentation. But I made a mistake. I know, you're shocked. You're as shocked as I am. I added a blank line, line 1, which was a mistake. So traditionally what I would do is I would take out that change and create a new commit and give it a commit name, sorry, a commit message of full stop or something like that to remind myself, and then do an interactive rebase to fix it back into the thing. But I heard on Twitter something called dash dash fix up that automates this for us. So basically we're trying to automate mistakes in previous commits and rebasing to remove that mistake from a previous commit. So that's what I'm playing with at the moment. How do you automatically fix a mistake in a previous commit? So git log -1. This is a commit that is broken. Git diff. Does diff -1 work? Yeah, there you can see it there. That, oh no, that's a git diff head -1. There you go. Yeah, that's what I want. That's the output I need. So not that, git status. So there's my change. So if I do a git of the current change, that's where I'm removing the blank line that I accidentally put into the previous commit. So I can git add that change, like so. So git diff dash dash stage this time. There it is. Git status. It's modified. It's ready to be committed. So traditionally at this point I would do a commit with a dummy commit message, and then I would do a rebase -i head -2 and fix up from one to the other. That's how I would do it manually. So what we're going to do is, can we automate that manual process? So git commit dash dash fix up is the way to tell Git that this particular commit that I'm committing now is a fix for a previous commit. And this blog post implies that you need to pass in the commit that you actually say this is a fix of. So this commit that I'm committing now is a fix for the previous commit. And the previous commit has obviously got a number, but who knows what that is. But it's also got a label, which is head. Previous commit is always, the current commit is always called head. the commit before the current head. The one before that is head tilde 1. Head tilde 2, the one before that. So it's relative, obviously. So I think we can do git commit dash dash fix up head. And what we are saying is the commit I am making now is a fix for the current commit that I just did. Like that. And we can see it's created a new commit called for 1a that. So if we do a git log, one line, last 3 will do. Here's where you can see my previous commit, EAEC, and that's the one with the mistake in it. And then you can see 1A7B24B, which is the new commit that Git has created without me having to type anything. You notice I didn't need to type the actual message. And it's given it this particular message, this commit log message, whatever you call it. So if we do git log -1, you can see it there. It was done at 9:05 and it's got this fix up, which I think is really interesting. It's called fix up like that. I wonder if that, it looks like it's indented as well. If you do git log -2, oh no, the indentation is just git's display. So I think fix up exclamation mark is important. And I think this text here has to match this text here as the way that Git knows how to match these two together. So let's try the automatic bit now. So we can do git rebase -i -- auto squash. So let's see what that does. Git rebase -i auto squash. Ah, yeah, look at that. It has automatically set this to pick. I didn't expect it to do that. So am I supposed to do anything at this point? I thought this would happen. Ah, maybe you need the commit name again. See, here is written git rebase -i auto squash. That commit number. Which commit number that is. So if I do nothing now, do a git log -2, it's still there. So that did not work. Do I need to do head tilde 2? Ah, that looks more interesting. So by doing head tilde 2, because I know it's the last 2, it's automatically put the word fix up here for me to save me having to do it. And then I can just save. And now it's done the correct rebase, and you can see it's fixed it there. And then I can push, oh, not like that, -F and fix it. I'm not actually sure that's any easier than just doing the work manually. Doesn't seem to save very much because you still have to do the interactive bit. Yeah, git rebase -i after this commit must be the argument. I'm not sure that's that much beneficial. There's quite a few blog posts on it. Don't know. Anyway, this is back to our pull request that we're actually caring about, where we're actually documenting the parameters to the upload command. Here's the file changed. and we literally just add in this bit. And what I want to do is check how GitHub showed it. Is it off that command? View file. So what it should have done, yeah, there we go. It's put in this nice little table. So here's all the parameters, dash dash album. In fact, I'm not actually sure we want that parameters title. Yeah, it does suppose it hurts. Parameter, what it does. So dash dash album name, specify the Flickr album name or the ID that the images in this upload should be added to. Upload should be added to. Dash dash create album name, create a new Flickr album and add these images to it. Dash n or dash dash dry run, show what will happen without actually uploading to Flickr. And dash f or dash dash force, override the check that prevents uploading an image more than once. Yeah, that all looks good. I don't see any typos. Does anyone see any typos? That all looks good to me. So I think we can call that one fairly good too. So we can merge that. If I did it to milestone, yes I did. Git checkout main, git merge. And, oops, and that closes 38. Push origin. Maybe on the next stream I'll play with that fix up a bit more, see if it's actually got any practical uses. That should have merged my branch, which it did. Git branch minus the 35. No, not 35. What was it? 36. No, just document. There we go. And then git push origin dash dash delete ping dollar. And that tidies it all up. So there we go. Now I think we're ready for creating a 0.3 release, but I'll have to wait because I need to go and get some work done. It's gone 9 o'clock, day job and all that. Turns out this doesn't actually pay the mortgage, so I do need to actually do some work for a client. But I think that lot there looks like it's good for a release. No, it doesn't, John, unfortunately. Wouldn't it be awesome if you could just sit here? Actually, no, it wouldn't be awesome because then I'd be a YouTuber and that seems like quite a stressful job. No, this is enjoyable because I just do it for fun. I'm not obligated to come up with interesting content. I just do what I fancy doing. And if this was actually a day job, then I'd care about things like metrics. I'd care how many people are on the stream. I'd care about engagement, and I'd be saying, look at my new Git mug. I think you should buy a mug like this with all these lovely Git commands to help you remember your Git and stuff like that. Rather than just saying, yay, I've got a mug that my son gave me for Christmas. Which is completely and utterly different thing altogether. So, yes, I do not want this as my day job. It doesn't pay the mortgage. That is awesome. But I do need to pay the mortgage and all the other things that come with running a house and a family and life in general and whatnot. So I suppose I should find out what I'm doing today. I also need to pay my tax. You notice that? It's getting towards the end of January. So if you're in the UK at least, end of January is when you need to have paid your second instalment. So I shall probably do that this week as well. So yeah, have a good day all. I shall catch up with you all next Monday. Might stream before then, but don't hold your breath. Say this is a hobby. And yeah, have a good week.